Second and 6.
Second and 6 at the 34-yard line.
Back to throw. Got an open man. It's Washington. And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1.
That's a gain of 5.
But just play number 3 here on the opening drive, and it's an early 3rd and 1. And he will have a first down here at about the 40. The Dolphins in a perfect 5-0 here to begin the campaign. And they've certainly found their groove of late, winners of 5 in a row.
And this team is absolutely playing their best football right now. This is the best that we've seen them play in a long time, partner. Sky's the limit as far as they're concerned. Their confidence really soaring.
Just a yard on the pickup there, and it'll bring up a 2nd and 9. He'll drop to throw. Over the middle into traffic, and that's complete. And just 3 yards on the catch there. He couldn't get away. 3rd and 7 now.
It's 3rd and 7.
Looking to throw. This one thrown underneath to Achane. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there.
It's 4th down.
Let me in.
So Miami coming out for their second drive. They'll have very good starting field position here after the turnover as they search for the first points of the ball game. They'll run. Here's Devon Achane. And he tried to bounce it outside, but they'll stop him behind the line. So now they have to contend with 2nd and 13 after the first down run goes backwards. On play action, they'll throw. This will be caught. It's Waddle. And he's brought down, but not before a gain of 13, down to the 13. 1st and 10 in the red zone.
That's good for a Dolphins first down. 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line.
A run straight ahead with Achane. And this play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back to the 15. That play unable to get started thanks to the defense of Quan Alexander. Here we go on 2nd and 12. They set up the screen. Achane has it. And they'll lose yardage here. Knocked back to the 19-yard line. So 2 plays with only negative yardage to show, and now it's 3rd and 16. And they're going to mark him down short, maybe by about a yard, if that.
16 brings up 4th down.
They'll go for it and run a little touch pass here. And he is in. Touchdown, Miami. Jalen Waddle, his 3rd touchdown now on the year.
I think Tyreek's out, but
Quarterback in this offense heading back out to the field. He hasn't had a ball touch the ground yet. 8 of 8 throwing it. Perfect so far, including the touchdown on the last drive, you remember, as they begin 1st and 10 here. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. So the completion good for 7 there. And it'll be 2nd down.
A 7-yard pickup brings up 2nd and 3 at the 37-yard line.
They'll look to throw here. 2 yards on the pickup there. And that'll bring up what looks to be a 3rd and inches. Can't be more than a half a foot. They'll run for it with Achane. Well, they hit him in the backfield, and he will not escape. And that is not going to get it done. 4th down now after a loss of 2.
It's 4th down.
can't audible yet because I don't have the influence. Gotta make sure it's a good
And the Dolphins getting set to go here. As we eke closer and closer to intermission, Charles, remember last time out they punted They would love to get points here, especially if this is going to be their final possession of the first half.
Yeah, and this is what close games feel like because the pressure is on both sides, but sometimes the pressure is a little bit higher on the team with the slight edge because they're trying to hold on to that, trying to increase it. Let's see how this one continues.
From the 41, here's second and a couple.
At the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw. Got a man open. It's Darren Waller. And he's brought down. First time they've hooked up here. Good for 17 and a first down. They don't need to run another play here before the 2-minute warning. Let's see if they do it anyway. They'll look to throw here on first down.
Yeah, that's how to get touchdown.
Room to maneuver at the 35. And he's going to get it down to the 14-yard line. That's good for 28 yards. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7.
First down. First and 10 at the 14-yard line.
Here's a 1st and 10 at the 14-yard line. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Complete to Likely. The Dolphins moving with a sense of urgency here.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6 at the 10-yard line.
Up the middle, Achane. And he's swallowed up right near the line of scrimmage. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. On 3rd down, he'll drop to throw. And this won't do it. He needed 6. He only got halfway there. Now the Chargers will use the second of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. This offense converted once on 4th down earlier. Now they're out there again to try once more. A play-action fake. They'll look to throw. And just shy of the goal line as he's out of bounds right at the 1.
First and goal at the 1-yard line.
Achane diving for the end zone, and he'll get there. Touchdown.
Sometimes offensive you get too cute down near the goal line, but there's nothing fancy about this one. As Coach Lombardi would say, we get a seal here, and we get a seal here. And we
I like it. I like it. I like it.
Here he is, the man taking the snaps under center, heading out for the next possession. He's played a pretty clean first half, a touchdown, no interceptions.
Frankly, that's what they expect out of him. They want to see the ball thrown and thrown well, and he's able to do that and put it in the end zone. They'd love to see more of that before this game finishes. But right now, he's got his team in a good spot.
A good spot, maybe looking for touchdown pass number 2 here in the second quarter. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. Remember, they're riding that 5-game winning streak, and right now in the driver's seat in this ball game as well.
All right.
They'll try and start this drive in the air. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. Deion Henley in there to bring him down. The sack cost him only a yard. It's 2nd and 11. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's 3rd down. They're backed up here. Tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first. Eluding the pressure right. And he nearly got the first himself, but it appears he's going to be about a yard or 2 short. A solid run of 11 there as he tucked it and ran. But
This whole question mark thing is really messing.
Miami set to take over. And our game's hit a little bit of a lull here, a little bit of a snag. Punts on back-to-back drives.
And old school coaches don't necessarily mind that. Didn't turn it over, right? Didn't create a big play for the other team. Right now what you're looking for is can you gain an advantage in field position? And that's what both teams are seeking right now.
Yeah, they'll be seeking to gain that advantage here on this drive.
17 yards. That's good for a Dolphins first down. First and 10 at the 30.
Back to throw now on first down. And that one not to be. It's incomplete. So they couldn't hook up as time has now run out on this third quarter of play. Back now in Miami. It's been a very hotly contested game to this point. Just a field goal separating these two teams as we get set for the fourth quarter. Here's a play fake as they set up to throw. Coming across the formation and making the catch is Chark. They get 7 out of that, so they're left with a 3rd and 3.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
They'll stick with the passing game as he looks to throw. He's got the first down and more. And he'll take this into the end zone for a Dolphins touchdown. Jalen Waddle with his 2nd touchdown of the game, 4th of the year. And the Dolphins use the big play to...
All right, where are we at now? We're probably going to come back and score.
The Dolphins offense now ready to go back out onto the field. But they can thank their defense for another stop. And now look at the score, where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock. Work it down. And, of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
Right back to Achane on 2nd down. And they'll get to him just inside the 15. Even after the strong run we just saw, they're able to corral him quickly defensively.
Brandon, I've got to think this offensive line has got some smiles on its faces. And I know it sounds crazy, but they practiced for this back in training camp. They knew they'd be in situations where it'd be extra defenders in the box coming after them, trying to keep them from locking down a game. Right now, they want to show the world they're up to the challenge.
On 3rd down, Achane. And a nice move will yield nothing as he's stopped behind the line. That'll back him up 2 yards and also bring up 4th.
It's 4th.
Definitely wasn't 3 and out. I don't know why they keep giving those penalties.
The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. And this game not quite over yet. And we'll likely see them take all 3 timeouts defensively, so they can't just kneel this one out. They're going to have to try to run a few plays.
You're exactly right. They've got to get a first down and make them use up all their timeouts in order to feel like they have this one in hand.
And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. Well, now hang on here because he appears to be shaken up. And not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. A give up the middle to right. And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The Chargers going to signal for the first of their timeouts as they'll talk things over prior to this upcoming 2nd down play. Now a 2nd timeout called for by the defense as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. They're going to look to throw. And he will slide to a stop. He does have the first down. Chargers going to use their 3rd and final timeout. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. And they'll indeed take a knee. So a victory here for the Miami Dolphins. And we talked so much about the turnover battle determining who wins and who loses. This game, no exception. They didn't turn the ball up.
I need to start looking at those rep and the sponsor goals. Connection. better. Let's have a meeting.